Welcome to the Dear Video Game Podcast, where we're on a quest to bring you fun, inspiring, insightful perspectives on the game industry, its games, and personalities. I'm your host, Mav, longtime streamer, first-time cat, meow, with my kitty cat partner, Snackless.
Hi, my name's Snackless. I'm also a longtime partner and streamer, previous kindergarten teacher, and sharer of snacks lately. I've been doing a lot of sharing of snacks and also first time tiger. I've never been a tiger before. I'm
Yes,
like
if you
a
are
kitty.
if you are listening on the podcast feed, you won't be able to see us, but we will have pictures on socials of our
Mm-hmm.
costumes today.
Mm-hmm.
Like a
We're
little
looking.
cats. We're
Mm-hmm.
felines.
Meow
Felines
meow.
today. Meow meow.
Mm-hmm. The black cat and a tiger. So cute. Yes, thanks so much for tuning in. If you're listening and it's Friday morning, I hope this is your welcome to the weekend. Sometimes we like to record our episodes live on Twitch like we're doing today. So it's a Thursday afternoon and we're so happy to be here. Our episodes go live very early on Friday morning. And like I said, we love for that to be your welcome to the weekend, your catch up with us and kind of see what's going on. So happy to have you. And just a reminder, we have Fan House together now. So we have a Dear Video Games Fan House and we have cute pictures. We have lots of posts already. You can hear some stories about our lives, our previous adventures, and even a weekly sneak peek of what's to come on the show. So if you are subscribed to Fan House, a big shout out to you. Thank you so much for being a part of our community, for supporting us on another platform. We've started our weekly posts. I'm sure you noticed yesterday we had our very first Whisper Wednesday. So before the pod comes out on Thursdays, or rather goes live on Thursdays, you can hear kind of what's going on beforehand. And later this week, if you haven't subscribed yet or you are subscribed, you'll get to hear and see about some of our childhood stories in Halloween. If you want to hear about that and you haven't signed up yet, you can use code podcast for a free month.
Yes.
Yay!
Use the code, tell your friends, podcast. You get a
Mm-hmm.
free month, your first free month, and check it
Mm-hmm.
out. We
Yeah.
have a lot of really fun stuff planned, like actually planned already for
Yep.
Fan House, which I'm so
Mm-hmm.
excited.
Yes.
You all know we love a good theme. And
Mm-hmm.
so we've got a lot of themes for the podcast and for Fan House and a lot of behind the scenes coming up. Literally, we have just been waiting to post
Mm-hmm.
content. Like we have so much from the shoots when Snacks was out here in
Mm-hmm.
September. We have stuff from TwitchCon. Like there's a
Yep.
lot that we just cannot wait to
Yeah.
share with you
I'm
guys.
really excited. And we have cute weekly themes and stories. And I think the little sneak peek about the podcast is so fun. And speaking of themes, our theme this month for the pod is Halloween parties. So previously this month we've done cozy, what was it? It was cozy. Oh,
It was
creepy cozy and
creepy, cozy, and spooky
spooky
screamy. Meow.
screamy. So that was one of our episodes. We also did a trick or treat episode last week. So games that had trick or treating and special Halloween events. And this month we're talking, or sorry, this episode we're talking about our Halloween party. So Halloween can trace its roots all the way back to the ancient Celtic end of harvest festival Samhain. During Samhain, people would light bonfires and wear costumes to ward off evil spirits. In the 18th century, November 1st was decreed as All Saints' Day, and All Saints' Day was also called All Hallows. So the night before was All Hallows Eve. Pretty cool.
Yes. And we thought it would be really
Mm-hmm.
fun to sort of pick games, and our deep dives are themed. Basically, everything this episode is themed for you to be able to
Mm-hmm.
pick cool games if you're having a party online with your friends or at home with your friends. We've kind of have a nice little mixture of our go-tos and things that we would play if we were throwing a
Mm-hmm.
party.
Mm-hmm. And we might even try a little game out after the pod today. So we'll just see how much screaming happenings.
We're definitely going to make you scream, Snacks. It's going to be amazing.
I don't know.
Scream!
I we'll see. We'll see. Just have to wait. You'll
Wait
have
and
to
see.
wait.
You have to wait and
Wait
see.
till we dive into our games and tell you a little bit more about it. Diving into games. What have you been diving into for the past week? What have you been playing? What have you been up to?
Yeah, just there's been a lot going on, but in terms of games, I was talking to Callie this week and she's been playing a lot of 2 Point Campus, which is
Oh
a brand
yeah.
new Sims style game. And I
Mm-hmm.
played 2 Point Hospital, which
Yeah.
is a little bit stressful because people are dying and sick and
Oh
throwing up.
no.
And it's just like, obviously it's a
No.
hospital. You have to like hire nurses and the right doctors and there's malpractice and all. It's a little stressful.
I'm not coming to your house. Just an
Come to my
aside.
hospital.
No. Like
Um,
if I break my leg, take me elsewhere.
and so I started playing 2 Point Campus and I was up all night and that was bad because the next day I was so busy. But
Oh no.
but
That's a good sign.
it's a good sign. And then I had built my school and I forgot to put teachers in it and I spent all my money. So it was just like, it was just empty.
Oh my
There's nothing there. It's like those weird, what is it? Huge built cities in like China that are just abandoned.
Oh.
Um,
Ooh, spooky.
it is kind of spooky. Not that I went on a deep dive of that this week. No way. No way. Not me.
It doesn't sound like you play very much.
Yeah. So that happened. And then I played the new Ghostbusters game, which was really cute.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, it was super cute. It was really fun.
Awesome.
If you're like me and you grew up with Ghostbusters and that has always been kind of your favorite as a 90s kid, I was always into Ninja Turtles. I was into Ghostbusters. I was kind of like a little tomboy growing up. I would wear like the dresses and play football and video games and like I'm kind of like how I am today. So it's very nostalgic. You kind of have the guys back as characters and they're more like older mentors, but it's actually them, which is so cool.
Aww.
And yeah, you get to catch ghosts and you get to play as a ghost and it's really fun multiplayer game. So
This sounds awesome.
yeah. What have you been up to?
Okay. All right. I wasn't gonna say this story, but I'm gonna tell you the story because it's like I feel like it might be relatable. Okay, so I picked up Disney Dreamlight Valley, and to be fair, it's very buggy. It's currently in early access. We've done a previous deep dive on it, but it's a really great game. Okay, and if you're playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, I got the Orb of Courage, I think, and I couldn't put it in the totem, and it kind of disappointed me, and it put me off the game, so I stopped playing. I didn't play it for like 3 weeks or something, and then I even submitted a ticket and told them about the situation. So basically, the Orb of Power wouldn't go in the totem because the totem wouldn't let me interact with it. It was like, anyway, long story short, I heard back from them. They were like, we're working on it. It's an issue. But so it was the wrong totem. So I mean, I have other bugs in
my orb, and it's the wrong one.
I was so sad too.
You were pretty upset. You've been pretty upset about it.
I submitted a ticket anyway. So I'm dumb and I fixed my game by fixing myself, and I put the totem, I put the orb in the totem, and the game's working, and I'm playing it again. And it's great, and now you know. This just like you make mistakes, okay? Anyways, next, what am I playing? I mean,
we played Destiny.
Destiny yesterday. Wow. We did
Who are we? Don't look at us.
Not a public event. The one like with the listen, we only played for 30 minutes.
Literally, the alarms went off. I swear.
It was fun though. We had a fun time. Okay, but also, why do you have to wear an old person mask? I don't have different masks. I'm destined to be an old lady in all the games I play.
I'm a horse. I have a horse head, which is so Godfather.
Literally,
of them.
I can be that old person, or what was my other one? It was like a sphere.
Oh, the Raoul. You were an egg.
Oh, I don't know. It was honestly, it was
like
just,
an orb.
It's ridiculous. Okay, so that was very disturbing. But outside of that, yeah, Mav's having me download a new game like every single week. So I had to like,
of course,
I had to get an external hard drive. So lots of extra games to look forward to. So yeah, that's what I've been playing, and I feel better now that I told you about my Dreamlight Valley dumbness. So
I just want to say, when I logged on Destiny, Mr. Mav and some friends were like, are you okay? Like, why are you? It says you're playing Destiny. Are you in the game? Like, what is the deal? I'm just like, just let me live, okay?
Why can't I explore?
Why can't I just play?
Actually, speaking of Destiny and Halloween, if you want to know the reason why we actually got back onto Destiny, it was because there's like a horse broom for Mav to ride, and then there was a candy apple ghost for me. So like obviously
They were
we
like,
had to
get
download
them
it
back
and
in the
go.
game. And so we
Literally
did.
made for us. So
And it still plays wonderful. Like it's a wonderful shooter.
yeah, I actually think
It's
I want to
spooky.
play, but I also haven't acquired the candy apple yet, so I need to do that.
Oh,
I need to acquire it.
you need to acquire. I need to bring you
Kate,
around. I
this
need to
is
lug you with me everywhere I go. Snacks!
I'm
You're my ghost
arm
now.
candy. Arm candy. Stop. Okay, moving ahead to snack time. Speaking of candy, tell me about your favorite Halloween candies and maybe just your favorite candies in general.
Yes. So usually if you're listening and this is your first time, we will do like a kind of snack time where we chat about food we've been enjoying this week or, what we're making and stuff like that because you can't play games without snacks, okay? And I have been planning winter food actually. We have our Thanksgiving coming up this next month.
American Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So excited to sort of just bust out the crock pot. She's been looking at me and I'm looking back. And so we've got the crock pot and the Instapot. So keep your eyes out. We'll be posting fun recipes and things for that. But for candy, it's got to be the Reese's. Like
Yeah.
it's just peanut butter and chocolate. Like you just can't go wrong with that.
They're so good.
It's so good. And then for Canadian candy, because you all know, we did a taste test with Kelly and Snacks and and we tried Canadian candy and American candy. And I really loved the Coffee Crisps and the Smarties because Smarties are like really yummy M&Ms that taste not chemically altered.
I mean, that's
I'm like, does Amazon have more of those? I need them.
I'll send you some. I'll send you a little care package.
But also, I'm big on German chocolate because it's just the best chocolate. So, like, I'm a
So
chocolate.
good.
If I had to pick candy or chocolate, I'm team chocolate for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like a dark
Interesting.
chocolate gal.
Dark chocolate. Okay. It's funny that you would talk about your crock pot because I've been thinking about soup. Like, I'm like so into soup every day. All I want to eat is soup.
Listen,
and I'm like dying to go to
hashtag soup,
Hot Pot.
bitch.
Literally, I'm
Soupy.
just dreaming of soup. I'm also a little bit of baking, some banana bread and a cinnamon loaf and some apple crumble. But for treats, so for Halloween treats, like I really like a Kit Kat. Those little mini Kit Kats. I love those.
Oh,
like
Kit Kat is probably the next best,
It's
especially
so
the left
good.
one.
Kit Kat Gaming, talk to me. Listen, we could build a Christmas Kit Kat house together. We could
Okay,
have
so tell me,
Kit
how
Kat
do you eat a
games.
Kit Kat?
Okay, so the mini one,
Yeah.
the mini one's like the perfect size
Yeah,
because
because
I
the
like
bite
to
size. But if
I
you
like
had a
to break
king
them
size,
apart.
oh no.
I break it apart into a stick and then I eat the stick. You don't bite the whole thing, do you? Why are you this way? You are It's first of all, it has too much. It's like too much in your mouth at once.
I
Then
love
it's all
I
broken
love a
apart.
challenge. I love a challenge.
Well, then just shove that whole thing in there. Just really challenge yourself.
I just want to bite it. I will break it off occasionally, but I do just bite. Even
When
if
you
it's
eat
even if it's the double one, I just bite it in half.
okay, so when you eat like a dairy milk, like a chocolate bar that has like a 3 by whatever
Yeah.
sticks, are you also biting
I
that?
break it.
So it's just Kit Kats where you lose your mind. Like,
Even when I had those, so Xbox gave away like king size Hershey bars that I definitely did not take many of them on the airplane. But even that, I'll just break it randomly and just.
oh my God.
Is that weird?
Yeah, are you kidding me? Also, okay.
I'm gone,
I
goblin.
you
Chat is upset.
I'm upset. I can't. I don't even know how to I have never been a Kit Kat. It's like
Yeah, you go.
I-
You're eating a
no.
Kit Kat, and it's like this.
no.
Are we eating our fist here?
No. I
All
can.
right.
It's okay. I also like the Reese cups, but I especially like them when they come in a shape.
Yes,
I
I
really like
love
it
the
when they do that.
shapes. The shapes, they're just buttery, I think.
I really like that. And you get more, like you get more peanut stuff inside. Like they're like
More
thin. The
filling.
chocolate's thinner, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there's this American candy that I really like, and it's a brain and it's filled with jelly. It's like a gummy. I really like that. Matt doesn't like that. It's delicious.
It
It's
just the texture
delicious.
is weird, guys. Like it's hard on the outside and like squishy on the inside, and it's a
It's not
brain.
hard,
Kelly
okay?
and I
It's
were
just chew.
so
It's
grossed
a
out.
gummy.
We have clips of this. We have
It's
clips.
good. Okay, you know what? Speaking of what is good, let me tell you about the most popular candies in a few countries. So it's funny, in the US, M&Ms and Reese's peanut butter cups are tied for most popular. In Canada, it's Kit Kats and Reese's peanut butter cups, which I find like really interesting because our favorite candies were so aligned with what's most popular. Mexico and Brazil, chocolate comes in first place, just generally speaking. South Africa, Cadbury Lunch Bar. What is a Cadbury Lunch Bar?
Oh, it's just the Cadbury candy bar, right?
Oh, it has like peanuts in it and chocolate.
That is very specific.
Wow, interesting. Oh, here we go. It has wafer, caramel, peanuts, crisp rice. It's a chocolate bar designed to get you going. Interesting.
Whoa,
It's
get
like a
you
granola bar
going.
met a chocolate bar. Interesting. And in the UK and Ireland, it is Cadbury Dairy Milk. So
Hmm.
Cadbury taking a bit of a sweep there. Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, do you put your Reese's cups in the fridge? No.
Not
Do
really.
you?
The only thing I will ever like freeze or put in the fridge is like a minty treat,
Oh,
like the Girl Scout cookie Thin Mints, or like things that are
interesting.
like mint chocolatey, wafery. I will put in the fridge, but I've never put a Reese's cup in the fridge.
I think people freeze candy. I don't think I think
I
I'd
don't want
rather.
it to be so hard. I don't want it to break my tooth.
Well, I think they get like the chocolate
I
doesn't
don't
melt
want to
as
chip a
quickly.
tooth, Snacks.
You want me to kill you? You're okay. Anyway, story time. Okay, so I literally hate you.
You told this story
Okay.
though, right?
No, I didn't tell anyone, but it's a good time to tell them. Okay. So when it was the morning, was it? It was
Yeah. No,
Friday. No.
it was
Yeah, it
like
was
Thursday
Friday
night or
morning.
Friday.
Friday
Okay.
morning.
Okay.
Friday morning. We just got our makeup done, looking super great, going to TwitchCon, and I had Invisalign and I had a chia seed stuck in my tooth, and because I wasn't at home, I couldn't get it out. So I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna like pull the fuzzy part off of a Q-tip and try and use that."
I
Anyways,
have
okay.
floss.
I'm not telling you that it was a good idea, okay? In no way am I telling you, like I told my dentist yesterday, am I telling you that you should do this? Am I telling you I would do it again? Absolutely not. Okay? But this is just the story of what I decided to do because I'm
So
a
you use the Q-tip.
grown. So anyway, I was trying to pull off the fuzzy part of a Q-tip, and then my top teeth hit my bottom teeth, and I will say it was very small. I don't think anyone, even I, when doing my makeup, couldn't see it. So it was pretty minuscule, but I was also, anyway, so I chipped my tooth right in the middle, like right here. And I had to get it fixed yesterday, and it cost me like $300. So that was great. And it was so tiny. Apparently my dentist said we fixed it like in 2010, like a bajillion years ago. So she said it was actually impressive that it lasted that long, but I was horrified and will never put anything weird in my mouth again. So this is your warning and your reminder not to stick weird stuff in your mouth or chip your tooth, because then you have to tell people what happened and then you have to see your dentist, and it's just not good time for anyone. So yeah, I am just telling all sorts of stories today, aren't I? Anyway, so yeah, that's
It,
a real thing that happened to
it
me.
happens, Snacks,
At least it was so small. Can you
I
imagine?
feel like anytime there's like a big girls trip or everyone is not home or not even close to
Mm,
home and everyone is not even like it's out of state, something happens.
yeah. I know. I guess I'll take the something happening to me this time, and
Snacks
hopefully
took
Mav will
it.
take it next time.
God.
We have to take turns literally falling apart.
Oh my God. Speaking of falling apart,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot going on in the world right now,
Yeah.
especially in gaming. And
Mm-hmm.
let's hop in.
Okay, let's dive on in. Okay, what's on the need to know basis? Like, what is the updates in gaming that we think are important?
Okay, so we've got this need to know. So if you're just tuning in, we like to do a section in the beginning of just quick snips of things that we think you need to know.
Mhm.
And apparently Microsoft is making its own mobile game store, which I'm surprised they haven't, considering Apple has had one for forever.
Literally, the
Literally
end of
forever.
time, infinity.
So that's exciting that, like,
Mhm.
I mean, and you do love mobile gaming as well.
Yes, I do
So
actually. Really like mobile
I'm
gaming.
really excited to see what comes out of it. Like, I would love to see
Mhm.
more MMOs and like worlds come out of it rather than just like gotcha simulator sims.
Yeah, I agree.
Would be interested to see get something a little bit with more depth, kind of like Ni no Kuni, where you can kind of group up with your friends and go play. And so,
You know what I think it'll be like? They'll be like, another Niantic walking game. Let's reskin it again.
not pick men, but pick women.
Pick up women as you walk down the street. Put them in your pocket.
Put them in your pocket. But yeah, that's exciting. I can't wait to see what they're up to. They're up to something. This is the Microsoft era. You know,
that's true. They're
during
taking over.
Xbox One era was not it, and so they've kind of swapped.
Yeah, definitely exciting. Okay, so the of exciting things that's happening this week in gaming is that Apex revealed a new character, and they are trans, and the name is Catalyst. So that's really exciting and nice to see a wider representation in gaming.
Yeah,
Very awesome.
I love Apex so much because they do shorts for
Yeah,
all
I
of their
love the
heroes and
shorts.
characters, and it's just awesome. It's awesome to see them invest in the story and make characters deeper. Overwatch did that and Apex is doing that, and people are receptive to it. They love it. They want to have more backstory and more lore for the characters that they love or characters they play the most. And so that just opens it up for the characters to either become a entity in another game in the future, or you never know. There's so many things that can happen with a love of a certain type of character, because fandoms are no joke.
Yeah. Totally agree. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Forget the other news. Let me tell you about the most exciting thing that I read when I was looking at the gaming news. You're not going to believe this. Minecraft's getting camel mobs and you can ride them. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have a camel farm and I'm gonna have them all named, and I'm gonna get those little blanket things you give the alpaca. I'm gonna put them on my camels, and then we're gonna ride camels off into the sunset together.
I was wondering if we were gonna use that update because it's so cute.
Ah!
But
We must.
One thing that we could use for an ew, since we don't have an ew today. Well, I mean, we do have a little bit of ew, but not that much ew.
What is it? Tell me.
Silent Hill 2 is going to be a PlayStation exclusive, which is interesting because obviously I don't know how long it will be an exclusive, because usually like Microsoft will eventually release, but I've never seen PlayStation like release an exclusive.
Right. We've seen that before too, for people to release and then it changes after.
Which is a bummer because not everyone has a PlayStation, and they just hiked up their prices. And they made a huge stink with Call of Duty. So about like going after Microsoft about like, oh, well, we want all of our players to enjoy the game and all this stuff. And so it's like, do you? What's going on there?
Yeah, it looks like chat saying that it might be on PC too and then Xbox after a year. So
that's what I mean. Like, what does that mean? Like, it says PlayStation exclusive, but like, is that really going to sell more PlayStation units? Like, the tech is hard to find. I mean, they're going to have more units in the world, but like,
I mean, I don't,
Now
I don't,
people
I
have to
wouldn't think so.
wait, I guess.
Yeah, that's
And
the thing.
like,
I think that people would wait versus like it's hard to track them down and it's expensive.
well, and like when Xbox does something exclusive to them, they also have the Xbox PC app where you can play on
Hmm.
PC. So
Yeah.
there's not like this console situation, which I think is
Yeah.
old.
It
To
is. It's more, yeah.
like PlayStation should already have some sort of PC something, which I know they were working on, but
Hmm. Interesting.
interesting.
I guess we'll
Stinky.
see. Oh,
Stinky.
stinky. Okay, tell me, talk to me about Twitch.
You
Talk to me
have
about
time.
Steve. Oh no. Okay, so oh no. Ad incentives are out there and they're everywhere. And if you've been so basically, just to give you a bit of background, if you stream on Twitch or you watch someone stream on Twitch or you know a little bit about Twitch, um, content creators have ad incentives. So basically, they will ask them to stream X amount of hours and then play so many ads for every hour. So many minutes of ads for every hour that they stream. So an example might be stream 30 hours this month and play 3 minutes of ads on every hour that you stream, and you will get $30. Okay, they're literally that bad. And
Oh, you
so
saw mine? Stop.
they're actually awful.
They're so bad.
For some of the larger creators, the offers can be quite lucrative, and so some creators will feel pressure to take them or want to take them or need to take them. Like whatever you need to do that suits you and your community is fine. It's more that the oh no is that the ads are like 6 to 8 minutes of ads an hour. That is so many. 8 minutes?
Which, okay, for the devil's advocate here, which there's no comparison, but television, it's like 12 minutes.
Mm.
It's like 8 to 12 minutes of ads every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. I think the thing, I mean, for me, on my
or every
channel,
hour, which they break it up. And so that you have more
right. But I literally hate that. Everyone hates that.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
also, I think on your channel too, there's no ads for your subs, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah.
So in theory, yes. But like a lot of subs are starting to see ads because some of the subs aren't covering it. And then if you have Prime sub, it doesn't cover other ads. So you might actually start to see ads.
Which, like literally, please. Like, no. Both of our incentives are terrible. I can't even remember what mine was, but I want to say it was like $14. What was mine? Maybe it wasn't that bad.
I posted mine, but I was like, guys, I just want to say I cannot pass this opportunity because there are some ridiculous ones out there, which I understand people got really offended and upset, but like also why they're huge creators. And like, I really wish that streamers made more because they really don't make much. Like it's not comparable to other jobs. So it's like,
you're
really
right,
like some of the biggest streamers only make that much. Like television networks make way more than that with less viewers. So like, and YouTube pays way more than that for a view. So it's
10
like
times.
It's pretty criminal actually at this point.
I don't know. They've got to do. I'm sure they're gonna have to do something. Like we're going
down,
literally. So I really hope that there's some kind of change to something somehow, sometime, anytime. Twitch, you want to try something new? Now would be the time. So if you're getting ads and you're subbed, we're sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry. So there's a new iPad.
Oh,
for a little tech talk.
Tech talk.
Talk to me about the iPad.
Well, yeah, there's a new iPad and it comes with a bunch of colors. We love a pink iPad. They come with blue, pink, yellow, and silver. It's kind of like their $450 iPad. So it's not going to be the Pro, but it's like kind of an in-between. It's 10.9 inches with the LCD display. It has the A14 Bionic chip. Landscape mode and selfie cameras are 12 MP, which is nice. It has a USB-C, which is awesome, but it only uses the Apple Pencil first gen. And because it's USB-C, you can't charge it. So you have to buy the adapter for $9. We love a dongle, don't we? Apple loves the dongle.
Just include it. Just put it in the box.
So it's a bummer to see Apple really F the community in terms of tech, because they're always the ones that should be regulated on which adapters, because countries do actually have regulations for different types of power sourcing adapters and plug adapters. That way no one's just making something that only a certain platform can use. So Apple always tries to be a little bit sneaky with all of that. So hopefully there'll be some sort of regulation where maybe for a couple of years it has to stay a certain charger. But
that would be kind of nice. That would be kind of nice. Also in the tech talk world, Xbox Elite controllers are customizable. They look amazing, and there's pastel colors. And I'm into that, like periwinkle and pink.
Yes. Yes.
We like those colors.
They've been all over the internet. So if you haven't seen it yet, there is a hashtag. You can check out the Xbox. I'm not working right now. I'm taking off my Xbox hat.
Hashtag not an ad.
But it's so cool. I got to make one on stream the other day, and it is actually extremely customizable. It has like the paddles, and all of the dials can be different. The thumbs, the ball of the thumbstick, like you can change your ball color. I'm just saying.
Always wanted to do that. This is my chance.
But we love a good pastel. Like
Yes.
I just need that. So I'm glad that they're working on new controllers. It's super accessible too, because you can remap everything. So
that's so nice. I like that. That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
We like accessibility.
Yes.
Love that. Opening things up to more friends who can be a part of things and use things is always a win.
Yeah.
So okay, let's jump back into our Halloween party theme, because in our deep dive game library today, we have some games that we think make fantastic Halloween party games. So we have some, we're going from like fun and lighthearted to a little bit scary, and then we'll round it up with some cute Nintendo games to play with friends. So let's get started with the Among Us Halloween update. Developed and published by Inner Sloth. It came out it came out quite a few years ago, but the Halloween update is October 19th to 31st. So they have like a little bit of a spooky update for you when you're playing. If you haven't played Among Us, it's a multiplayer cooperative game of detective and deception. So basically, you are on a team of crewmates and you're trying to get your ship going, and someone is trying to sabotage you. So let me tell you about it. Prepare your spooky spaceship for departure as some of the members try to sabotage it. Keep an eye out for cobwebs, spiders, pumpkins, slime, and more in the maps. Collect 11 exclusive hats and even two visors to get you in the mood.
I love Among Us. Among Us really carried the pandemic besides Valheim.
Yeah.
And I love that they made the maps all spooky and fun. So if you're looking for a game to play with multiple people, you can do half the party, which is like 5, or you can do a full party, which is like 10.
Yeah, I think it goes up to 12.
It goes up to 15. It's crazy.
Wow. All the friends.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
That's wild.
Looks so fun. And they have all these cute hats right now. It's amazing. I totally logged in yesterday so I could try on a cute little hat. And when we were working, it looks so cute. But yeah, it's a really fun game. If you haven't played, I would highly recommend it. It's really fun. It's on a ton of platforms, so very easy to jump in a game with friends.
Yeah. Speaking of jumping into a game with friends, Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed just came out this week. Really excited. We chatted a little bit earlier about Ghostbusters because I was playing it. Love it. Ilphonic, and they developed and published it, and then it was released. Yeah, it was released this week. Join the squad of proton-packed Ghostbusters as you attempt to identify ghost haunting locations and then catch one. You're so sweet, Snacks.
You like my descriptions.
Will you be the hunter or the haunted in this spooky party game? We were
really
almost going to play it. You do. Like, I love the description. Snacks writes them all.
Hire me.
Yeah, she writes them all. So if you love them, hire her. But yeah, this game is really fun. We almost played this tonight.
We were really close. I thought it looked very appealing. Like, just visually speaking, it looks like dark and kind of intriguing.
Yeah, really a throwback. Really cute. I highly recommend it. Check it out. Yeah, it's great. It's on the Epic Store, PlayStation, and Xbox.
So I have to ask you a question. I was watching Kawaii Guy, our friend John, play
Mhm.
yesterday, and I was watching the very start of stream, so I got to see the character creation, and it was like zipped, unzipped,
Yeah.
zipped, unzipped. Okay, so tell me, did you zip up
I'm
your
unzipped,
clothes or unzip? Yeah,
absolutely.
of course you're unzipped. I knew it.
And the really cool thing is you can choose any voice for any body type. So you can have a
Oh, I
feminine
like
voice with a
that.
masculine body or vice versa. It's
Oh,
very like ambiguous. So you don't, there's
mm,
not really like him and her. It's just like
right.
whatever you feel like. But yeah,
Oh, that's
I'm team
nice.
unzip rolled up sleeve
Of course you are.
with the combat boot and rubber gloves.
Just stomping around. You're not sleep like if I had to sneak somewhere with you, we would die. Like we would be dead. Like you would be knocking over everything and I just like envision it being so loud.
Well,
Like just clompy stompy
I
boots like
have news for you. Great news for
uh-huh.
you. We are going to have
Mm.
an opportunity to see if I can be sneaky today
Oh
with our next
god.
game.
Yeah. Okay. Which is Dead by Daylight, developed and published by Behavior Interactive. It came out actually June 14th, 2016, and has become very popular since that time. I've watched a lot of people play and have dreamed of the day where I get to play, and apparently today is that day. It's like a 4v1 Savage versus Survivors horror hide and seek. That's I also came up with. That's how I just would describe this game now. I like to write descriptions for games that I've already played. I find they come out more authentic. But this is what I anticipate. Okay, so this is what I wrote, knowing what I know about the game. Run for your life as the psycho killer tries to hunt you down. Dodge stabs, swipes, and scares while rebooting generators and trying to keep yourself and your friends alive. Escape if you can. And something exciting is that it is 60% off on Steam right now. So, a really, really great deal. I think it was like, I think, well, for it's Canadian for me. So it was like
It's
seven
like
or eight dollars for
$7,
me. Mm-hmm.
7.99, or it's less than $10 right now. So if you're looking for a
Mm-hmm.
game, they are constantly updating it. They really do a great job with incorporating special killers from famous movies and
Mm-hmm.
slashers, and like we've got Resident Evil packs that you can get in the game and
Cool.
characters. There's like Leatherface, Scarface. There's like
There's a triangle head. What's that from?
I think
Pyramid
that's
head.
Silent Hill.
Oh,
But I haven't played
spooky.
Silent Hill.
Spooky. Okay. So
Next
I'm
week.
excited. I'm excited. So
But yeah,
definitely.
come play.
Well,
We're gonna switch it here in a sec. So if you're
mm-hmm.
listening, we have already played. We've already
I haven't
played.
played. She played. It'll be my very first look. All I did was load the game up and send a friend request, and it was already too spooky.
And the cool thing about this game is that it's cross play and cross platform.
Mm.
So you can play it on the
Yeah.
PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC. They have
Mm-hmm.
their own, just one tip is they have their own cross play account system. So you want to make sure you connect that. But it's pretty easy.
Oh, I actually just realized I forgot to click that button, but anyway, we will get there. I read like a how-to article, and all I did was send you a friend request
You're
because I
like,
got
that
too
sounds
excited.
good. Awesome.
Didn't do it, but I did download the game, add you as a friend, and get it set up. So we're like halfway there.
It's perfect.
Halfway there. Let's switch it up with our Dear Nintendo section. This week, we're going to give you some of our recommendations on spooky, fun things to play with your friends that are just great for Halloween. So, starting it off with Mario Party, we recommend the Horrorland map, which is the one with like the spooky trees and like Boo in the corner. I love that. It's like, oh, and if you land on the question mark, it changes between like night and day. So, I kind
Mm,
of that's like nice and spooky, and there's lots of really fun mini games that you can kind of play in there, and definitely some mini games like the older games, like a lot of spooky sneaky at night. I like that one where I forget what it's called, but you're in a barrel
with the
and
flashlight
you have to
or
like
you have to
hop
hide.
forward,
Yeah.
and yeah, you're like out of the barrel, and then if the chain chomp like wakes up, you have to
Mm.
hide,
There's also
and
the
if you don't
chain
get in,
chomp, where you have to turn your flashlight on and stop him.
oh.
There's a
Oh
lot.
yeah,
There's a
like
lot of
right
spooky
before it
ones.
gets to your
Yeah.
face. I don't like that. That's his like charging at you. It's too much. Too much. So lots of really fun things to do in Mario Party. And then for Mario Kart, I just came up with like four races that kind of make me think of Halloween. So the first was obviously Twisted Mansion, which is like kind of like a haunted house, and it's actually really cool because like the ground is like moving, and then you're like it's kind of like woo, you're like the roads all mixed up. And then in terms of like scary, I had Bowser's Castle, so hopefully you don't get burned alive there. And then Sweet Canyon for like a yummy treat to like represent trick-or-treating, and then Animal Crossing just to like enjoy the seasons. So if you have friends over and you want to boot up Mario Kart, those would be my recommendations for some of those games.
Yes, we love a good Mario Kart and Mario Party. But also, a couple of years ago, Nintendo brought on Luigi's Mansion, which I believe is a remake of an
It's
older.
the second one.
Yeah.
So Luigi's Mansion. Wait, it's the third one. It's the third one, actually.
I was gonna say,
That
I
just
think
came out.
I think Luigi's Mansion is like another one. So this is an IP that a lot of people love. I've played it. I've never played it co-op with anyone, which apparently it's 2-player. So
You can.
maybe it's you and your little goo buddy, and your goo buddy is the co-op, right?
Exactly.
And you have to tag
It
team
looks
and
so
partner and get through puzzles. And you're in a haunted mansion as Luigi, and you're hunting for ghosts. And
It's really cute. You get
awesome.
coins, and it's like you're like vacuuming the ghosts.
Yep, vacuuming
cute. It's
ghosts
really
and
cute.
unlocking corridors, and it's kind of a dungeon crawler. You have to kind of go and figure out the puzzle and unlock the level, and
Yeah.
there's some boss
I like
fights that are spooky.
Yeah, but it's really cute. The new one's really good. If you haven't checked it out, highly recommend.
Yeah.
So sweet. So sweet. Tell me a little bit about what you're doing next week and this weekend. What kind of fun things do you have coming up?
So today is jam-packed, which I wish I vlogged today because there's so much that has happened. We have an emergency, had a call about their video game stuff.
Oh yeah, this morning. We were working already at like
it was like
I think we were
8:30, 9
yeah,
o'clock.
we were already. I think it was 9:30 my time. We were in the office working.
Yeah. It was like, emergency, we need colors. Okay. So that was really fun. So just keep your eyes out for new things coming there. We're doing a Midnight's Taylor Swift listening party. So one of my bigs and I are going to go over to Kelly's. We're going to have some spaghetti. We're going to have a little bit of bubbly rosé. We've got sparkles and twinkly lights, and we're just going to be ready because I believe comes out on midnight Eastern. So that's just 9 p.m. my time. So it'll be perfect timing, actually. And so back to fun streams. Tomorrow evening, I'm going to be playing a new game, the new Tales of Borderlands game, which I've got some surprises coming for that. So
okay, we'll be there.
If you like an interactive story game, we're going to be playing the new one. It's going to be a fun time. And then next Friday, we'll be doing a charity stream. So we're raising money for Gamers Outreach, which they're an organization that has like these video game carts that have all the consoles on them. They have support for them, and they bring them to hospitals. And so they're a couple $1,000s, and I would love to be able to raise enough for one. So if you are interested in watching my first playthrough of Silent Hill, make sure to stop by next Friday, not tomorrow, but next Friday. And I'm scared. We're going to have spooky alerts. We're going to have goals and chaos, and it's going to be a great time, and I'm probably going to pee my pants. But
oh my God.
Yeah, I think that's kind of it. I mean, obviously, we're going to be hanging out and there'll be an episode and stuff, but like that's mainly what's coming. What are you up to this week?
I'm going to be shooting a little bit more for Fan House. I have lots of really cute costumes coming out, so those are going to be slowly released, so really fun there. And this weekend I'm going for dim sum with my grandma and my family, so that's always like a really fun activity. Get to eat all the dumplings, and my favorite is barbecue pork puffs, so I hope for that. And then sneaking in some yoga classes and a few more walks before it gets too chilly here. And I'm going to stream this weekend, so that's very exciting. I don't know what I'll play. I don't know if I should play Destiny or like
Potion.
I don't know if I should
what
do,
was
like,
the potion
spooky...
game?
Oh, wait. I have to play Potion Permit, but
Potion
also I have to play Petco Park, where you take photos of all the creepy Oh my gosh, you take photos of the
no.
creepy. No, why you just talk like that? You haven't even seen them yet.
They're so ugly.
Anyway, I'm so excited. I actually forgot about Petco Park, and then I remembered Petco Park today. So I'll be doing that. And also I have to walk because I found out that there's a Halloween update for Pikmin, but now my Pikmin won't count my steps, so it's crisis mode because I can't hatch the Halloween Pikmin that I got yesterday. But anyway, we'll figure it out.
You just go start running.
So
Just
that's what
go,
I'll be
just
doing.
like put your connect your or just attach your phone to Tarot, and then just
Yeah,
she
it's
has
a good
lots of
idea.
little steps.
I can't remember what that thing's called. Is it not? It's pet something. Oh, I forget what it's called. I forget.
It's a spooky like
Yeah, what's
Pokemon
it called?
Go. We
We
don't want
did a
to.
deep dive on
We don't
it.
want to remember.
I want to remember, actually. I'll tell you right now.
Snacks will tell you, and then
It's called Penco.
Painco.
Penco. My Canadian's coming out. Penco. Penk. Oh my god, it looks absolutely amazing.
No, absolutely not.
It just came out on Switch. I'm playing it.
It's gooey and creepy.
It is amazing. It's so cute. It's like Pokemon Snap, but better. Better. Like literally way better.
No.
Can't wait. I'll tell you all about it next week. Make sure you ask me. Make sure you ask me.
I'm excited.
Yay.
Okay, we need to wrap this up because we've got to escape. We've got generators to bring it back to life.
I better have some honey water tomorrow. If I think I have COVID, just remind me that I spent 7 hours screaming.
Oh my god, that's like Avery. Avery went back to Disney and her voice is shot, and I was like, "You sound like you've been on the roller coasters." So
yeah,
she's like, "What? No, what?"
Screaming. I wasn't screaming. I did not scream. No screaming. Okay, let's wrap her up. Links for some of the games and the topics that we mentioned today will be in the podcast and YouTube info section, so you can check them out there. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us here on the Dear Video Games podcast, whether you tuned in live or you're hearing this. I hope you enjoyed our session today and that you feel totally prepared for the best Halloween parties ever. Make sure to follow and subscribe on all of our social media. We're on every site from TikTok to YouTube to now on FanHouse. If you enjoyed the show and you'd like to support, do make sure you check out FanHouse. We have really cute things coming up and you can subscribe for free with the code podcast. So there'll be photos, more stories about Mav and I, some sneak peeks, just lots of fun stuff. So shout out again to everyone who subscribed there. Thank you so much for supporting us. And thank you so much for listening to our show. We are so grateful and so happy to be able to produce something so fun together.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Yay, bye.